If you want to sell products online and build a brand, but you're not a manufacturer and you don't have lakhs of rupees of investment, this video is for you. In this video, I will tell you the 6-step strategy of selling products online and making a scalable brand out of it. You can take this blueprint and apply it to your own business. Step 1. Make the math work. The first thing I look at is the math. My rule is simple. If the cost of buying or producing a product is more than 15% of the price for which it is sold, I skip that product. Here's how I check this. I go to Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, such marketplaces and look at the average selling prices of different kinds of products. So let's say that the average price is around 300 rupees. Then I check how much it will cost me to get that product from suppliers, from manufacturers on IndiaMart, Trade India and such websites. Also, I don't want to sell my products at the average selling price on these marketplaces. So for example, if a product is being sold for around 300 rupees on the internet, I will try to sell it for 400 to 450 rupees. That is 30 to 40% higher than the average selling price. Because I want room to get better quality product so that my product is better than my competitors. Because the truth is, if you're not a manufacturer yourself, you cannot compete with other sellers for the cheapest price possible. Because that competition is the race to the bottom. Now instead of doing this manual research from Amazon to IndiaMart, you can go to the all-in-one free website called Blueprint. The link is in the description, so check that out. Step 2. Sell again and again. I want to sell products that naturally finish and need to be bought again. Not because I'm promoting subscriptions, but because the customer has a persistent problem and the product gets consumed. That's the key. Take pimple patches for example. If someone has acne, it is rarely a one-week issue. It usually lasts for months or even for years. Now, if I sell a 30-day pack for 300 rupees and the customer has the pimple issue for 6 months, he's going to buy that pack every single month for 6 months straight. A single customer will get me 1800 rupees in sales. And I have to acquire that customer only once. Same customer, same product, repeated order. In some technical words, we call it increasing the lifetime value of a customer. So the sequence is pick a product that finishes, that solves a real persistent problem and as a result has to be bought again and again repeatedly without you spending more money on marketing to acquire more customers. Step 3. Pick one customer. Most brands try to sell to everybody. That's why their ads get very expensive and their customer acquisition costs skyrocket. In our case, pimple patches can be used by adolescents who are facing the issues of acne and pimples, or even by professionals who want to look more presentable when they go to their office or work. But I will pick only one. Let's say I choose the adolescent age group. My ads, my messaging, my creatives, this leads to a decrease in the customer acquisition cost because now our marketing is very specific, it is very narrow. Now because my lifetime value was already high and I've reduced my customer acquisition cost, the golden ratio of business, the LTV to CAC ratio becomes very, very strong. This is the ratio that you have to look at to really understand whether your business is scalable or not. Step 4. Sell drugs, not vitamins. I want to sell products that are actually the need of the customers, not what they should use. If somebody has pimples, it is not a casual inconvenience. It hits their confidence. It affects how they look in public and it makes them self-conscious. In that very moment, my product becomes an essential. It is a need. It is not an accessory. That is why they will use it every single day. That is what I want. I don't want to sell products that require motivation and willpower to use. If a customer has to convince himself to use this product, I skip this product. Because LTV to CAC ratio gets messed up and that is the real game. Step 5. Stand out or die. Now comes differentiation. If you're ready to spend 30 to 40,000 rupees in this business, the best way to create a differentiation is by offering a superior quality product. You have to order samples from multiple suppliers, multiple manufacturers across the globe. You have to try them out and see which one is actually better. Better quality leads to better retention, which increases the lifetime value of the product, and it also decreases the customer acquisition cost because of positive word of mouth and positive ratings. Now, if you only have 5 to 10,000 rupees to invest in this business, I want you to differentiate your product by your packaging. Now, a very important warning. Many sellers make this same mistake. They tend to work with manufacturers who sell them the products at very cheap price, but cheap prices often equate to lower quality. Now they think that this cheap price has reduced their cost and increased their profit margin, but it is hardly the case because in reality, it slowly kills the business. When the product quality is poor and cheap, the customer feedback is also very bad. Your ratings and reviews will drop. shop, and you have to spend extra money on advertising, on marketing to get more customers. This leads to an increase in the customer acquisition cost. Also, your current users will not end up liking the product very much, and from the second month, they will switch to an alternative brand. So here, the lifetime value of your customer also decreases. Step 6. Be everywhere. The multiple pipeline strategy. The sixth rule is about distribution. You have to understand that your customers are everywhere on the internet. Somebody is scrolling through Instagram, somebody is searching for products on Amazon. So you have to reach these customers on different places. Hence, you have to be present everywhere. You have to be present on Amazon, on Flipkart, on Meesho, have your own website. You have to do meta advertisement, you have to do Google advertisement, you have to go with influencers. This is called multiple pipeline strategy, and I have explained this in a previous video of mine, so you can check it out as well. Now, if I had to pick one channel to launch my consumer brand, it will definitely be influencer marketing, because influencers already have customers. They have people who trust them. If you're starting out, you can reach out to small creators who have 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 followers. You can do barter deals with them, wherein you only give them the products and they review it in front of their audience, or even partner with them on a commission basis. So for every 300 rupees of sales you make, you can get them 50 rupees or 60 rupees. Now here the most important point is there should be a match between your product, the influencers, and the target audience. Now if you add up all the things together, you will end up with a business that has high profit margin, low customer acquisition cost, multiple growth channels, and repeated orders from the existing customers. And the most important part is that it is scalable. If India saturates, we can go to the UAE, the UK, the USA, to the entire world. Now if you like this video, you will definitely like some of my other videos, so you can go and watch them out. And if you want, you can also subscribe to this channel. Peace.